Welcome in daily newspaper editorials audio program. Now headline: Don't babysit Times of India. Now headline in detail: Don't babysit the Times of India. Some SC remarks on Allahabadiya case may encourage more censorship. Creatives always push the envelope. SC has restored podcaster Ranbir Allahabadia's economic freedom, but curbs on his freedom of expression remain. He may now make shows as long as they don't violate traditional Indian norms on decency and morality. It's a conditional relief and welcome as far as it allows Allahabadia and his large crew to earn their livelihood, which is part of their right of life. But it also and the restraints placed on him. Allahabadia fault was that he said in a pay vault, so something that most people would consider disgusting and distasteful across cultures. When police complaints were filed, Allahabadiya sought SC's protection. He got a chiding a total ban of podcasting until further orders and protection from arrest on the condition that he surrender his password. The question before SC was whether Allahabadia's remarks were options to be considered a criminal offence. His concession reminded the court that disgust and revolution are not tests of obscenity. SC, however, seems intent to fill the vacuum around the question of obscenity, vulgarity, and has sought government's assistance, which seems only too eager that the young generation must be protected from such shows. There lies to problem. Freedom of speech in India has pattered with reasonable restrictions 35 years ago. We don't need more curbs, certainly not those based on traditional ideas of decency and morality that can't accommodate anything from torn jeans to livings. Creative filmmakers, writers, podcasters constantly push the envelope. Sometimes they go too far in some people's eyes. That's the nature of creativity, but it shouldn't be a pretext to muzzle them for or babysit us. Thank you.